Welcome to your latest Nottingham Forest news. Coming up on today's episode, finally a striker is linked. Where is Sosa? We got the latest for you. Forest wants Enrique in the search for a left back. And bye-bye Matt Turner. All this and plenty more coming up today on your latest Forest news. Let's get into it. Good morning, good evening, or good night. Hope you guys are doing well, and welcome to your latest Forest transfer news. And there is so much to bring you guys up to date on. And you asked for it, and you shall receive a link to a striker. If that makes you happy, let me know by hitting that like button. Make sure you subscribe to Forest Fan TV if you are new here. And don't forget, you only have till 7:30 tonight to pick up your tickets for this exclusive signed squad shirt, signed by the whole squad, Forest players. Yes, what a beautiful prize it is. And you get an insta win if you hit ticket number 25. That gives you the new home kit. And if you hit ticket 130, I believe it is, you get Willy Bolly's shirt. So scan this QR code or click on the link that's pinned in the comments. All right, guys, let's get into this and let's kick this off with the striker link. Santiago Giménez, the goal-scoring machine from Feyenoord, is being linked with Nottingham Forest. In fact, there are reports coming out to say that Forest are preparing to put a bid in for the 23-year-old Mexican. Now, this guy is a goal-scoring machine. He played, let me just give you some stats here, 41 games last season, scoring 26 goals in Eredivisie. Okay, it is what it is. And overall, he's been at Feyenoord since 2022, playing 62 games and scoring 38 goals. So he is renowned for being a goal-scoring machine. Now, what type of player is he? For me, he's a bit of a fox in the box. I think he's a little bit slow, but has good acceleration. He kind of has a weird combo when it comes to pace. And everything with him is left-footed, man. He has got a bit of a thunderbolt with that left foot. But he's not a flary style striker. You're going to get exactly what's written on the tin with him, and you're going to get goals. And that's probably exactly what we need. He reminds me a little bit of Raúl Gimenez, the ex-Wolves player. And, you know, some people would liken him to an Ferguson from Brighton and things like that. That's kind of, I would agree with those ones. But is he the flair player like a Mukuku and all that? No, not for me. But he should, I think, suit Nuno's style of play, because he is the profile that Nuno likes in his system. Get the wingers pacey out wide and get your guy in the middle who's going to bang him in. Now, here's the big thing. He's valued at 40 million euros, so about 36 million pounds. That is going to be a whopping transfer fee for Forest. It's going to break our record if we do get him. There have been many clubs that are interested in him. The likes of Arsenal looked at him. The likes of Spurs looked at him. There was rumours that Liverpool would get him because he's so entwined with Slot, who's obviously gone to Liverpool now and used to manage him at Feyenoord. And again, of course, West Ham were interested in him in the previous window in January. Is he on my list? Is he on my radar? No, is the answer. But is he better than Chris Wood? And is he better than Taiwo? Yes. Unequivocally for me, yes. He's more likely than not to be in the right position, in the box, at the right time, and put the ball in the back of the net. Now, the question everyone's going to be asking, well, can he cut it from moving from the Eredivisie in Holland across to the Premier League? I think he does suit the Premier League, but may take him a little while to get up to speed and used to it. Or you could say a bit like Sangare, we've seen obviously moving from the Dutch league to Forest. He's not my number one choice, I'm not going to lie to you guys. But I am just happy that Forest are linked with a striker. Now, potentially what this means, well, what this confirms, should I say, is that it is on the shopping list for Nuno. And thank God for that. We do know, and we've been saying all summer, he's wanted a striker, he wants another left back still, and another goalkeeper. Those are kind of the three positions of priority once he gets his two wingers on, and we'll come on to Sosa in just a second. But is he on any of your guys' radars? Let me know in the comments down below. Or like me, are you just relieved that finally we are being linked to a striker? Alright, so let's give you an update on Sosa, because what a mess this is turning into. Let me quickly bring you up to speed. Oh, sorry, I've hit the mic there. For those of you who maybe don't know what's going on. So Sosa was a here we go last week. Verbal agreement done between Forest and Tellez, and Sosa very keen on joining Nottingham Forest. Now, he was also due to be in Nottingham on Friday, just gone. There was talks he was going to do his medical, and then there was talks he was going straight to the training ground. And then what happened was Forest sent the details across to Tellez in terms of the agreement of the fees, etc. that we're going to go through. They picked it up off the fax machine. Well, it's not fax machines anymore. They had a look at it, and then suddenly El Presidente whips the handbrake up, and he's like, this is not what we verbally agreed with Forest. And on that, plane got grounded. Okay, I'm making it sound dramatic, but basically Sosa was not allowed to come to Nottingham to do his medical, to get everything signed, etc. So what was it that they did not like so much? We don't know is the honest answer. Could it be that Forest had agreed the fee of around 15 million verbally with them, euros, and then they misplaced the decimal point or something? Could it be that the sell-on percentage was 20% and Forest put it down as 15%? It could be anything like that. It could be. And could it be that Forest are not at fault and there was a miscommunication between the two clubs on it? We don't know, but we will try and find out for you guys. Now, what is the current state of play? Well, Sosa still wants to come to Forest. His heart is set on leaving. He's fallen out with whoever he's fallen out with over there, and he still wants to make the move. But they will not release him until whatever the verbal agreement was is exactly matched on the official formal offer that comes through from Nottingham Forest. Now, there are some reports that are saying this deal has stalled completely and could fall through. There are other reports that are saying this is a hiccup and is going to continue. Now, from the people we've spoken to, we believe that this will still continue. But this now is turning into a saga, and I can't confirm to you guys for certain if he will come through. So hopefully that brings you up to date on everything to do with Sosa. I personally believe he still will end up at the City Ground, and don't you guys dare say jinx serene. Alrighty then, let's move on to some very nice news. If you sit in the same camp I do on Matt Turner, and Tom Bogart has reported that Matt Turner will be leaving Nottingham Forest this summer. Oh, thank you God, this is such a great day. Linked to a striker, Matt Turner going. Can I tell you news that would make you happier? Well, let me not make you as happy, because the line of thinking here is that Matt Turner will be leaving on loan. Basically, no one wants to buy him because he's had a crap season. Let's just call it straight as it is. So apparently there is a club in the Bundesliga, according to Tom, that want and are interested in Matt Turner, but only on a loan to start with. There's no one coming in on a permanent transfer offer. On top of that, this club wants to loan him out and not pay the full wages that Matt Turner's on. They want Forest to pick up part of the wages. Now, will Forest agree to that? Potentially, I think yes. Because Forest are still, as I just mentioned a minute ago, after another goalkeeper. I do feel like it will be Ramsdale towards the end of the window. And if that happens and Forest end up with 900 million goalkeepers on the books, then obviously Turner needs to go to free up some space. So Forest is still, just to bring up to speed, linked with Ramsdale, with Johnson and with Kelleher from Liverpool. And if any one of those three comes in, they would definitely be a number one choice for me. So this is going to be some uncertain times for the likes of Matt Sells, for the likes of Carlos Miguel, and obviously for Turner. And maybe it's my hope, but I firmly believe that Matt Turner will be leaving. And the plan here is really that if Forest can loan him out and he has a good season, maybe in the Bundesliga, his valuation would go up. Maybe the club he's linked to will look at it and think, you know what, he's not too bad. Let's see if we can make this loan into a permanent. This is a win-win for Forest. The only loss for Forest is if he goes there, makes the blunders like he did against Spurs, Man U, Liverpool, the list goes on, and then his valuation plummets further. He ends up back at Forest, and we have a depreciating asset that we can't get rid of. So, Matt Turner, if you go, I hope you have a cracking season, and then I hope that becomes permanent for you, because clearly he wants to play as a number one. He's still number one internationally, and he needs to start playing as a number one somewhere to be able to hold his USA shirt. How do you guys feel about Matt Turner? Let me know in the comments down below. Alright, the links keep coming in thick and fast with Forest, and let's move on and talk about a left back that's being linked. Now, we talked about Loku the other day, who I really like, but Forest is still fishing in the French league, looking for more and more left backs, and the name that's cropping up now is Enrique from Monaco. Now, this is a guy who's still young at 23 years old. But he is quite expensive at around £18 million, about 20 million euros. He's going to cost more than Loku, so I don't really understand why Forest would be looking at him but refusing to pay the 15 million euros for Loku. Anyway, that's a whole other debate. Now, he's been at Monaco since 2020 and he's been a regular. However, he had a cruciate ligament tear last year that kept him out for most of the season. In terms of left back, he's solid, he plays well, he's got a bit of pace about him, can take on his man, looks to try and get forward. And there's not really too much I can tell you other than that that's really exciting about him. For me, he would be a solid left back, but I still want to know what the plan is from Nuno. Is he looking to move Einar to the right-hand side? Is he looking to drop Einar down onto the bench? I don't know. I don't really get this left back situation unless there's a switch coming with Einar to his more natural side, which would be the right-hand side. So this is another link. And guess who else is interested in him? Yes, you guessed it. It is, of course, West Ham. So Forest may be locking horns with West Ham on this one. This is an early story, though. We'll keep you posted as and if it develops. But get your thoughts in on him if you like him down below. Ladies and gents, that brings you up to date with your latest Forest transfer news. So if you haven't already, please don't forget to hit that like button. Subscribe to Forest Fan TV if you are new. And remember, you've only got till 7:30 to grab this exclusive signed shirt by the whole squad. Go scan the QR code or click on the link that's pinned in the comments. We'll see you on the next video. Come on, you Reds.